Hello folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please watch this video till end. Before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button. Coronation Street exposes Mason's assailant. Stu and Yasmin defend the former bully. After Mason Radcliffe's return, Coronation Street revealed his assailant. Monday's July 22 episode began with a big new plotline for the character, who was committed to a minor offender institution earlier this year after threatening Liam Connor with a knife. The serial anticipated Mason's return earlier this month, when Maria Connor learned that the bully had been freed after 2 months in jail. In the most recent episode, Mason's old partner in crime Dylan Wilson was frightened to meet him again after turning against Mason to assist bring him to jail. Meanwhile, in Weatherfield, Stu Carpenter was shocked to discover a bleeding and bruised Mason near the police station. Stu was unaware of Mason's identity, so he welcomed him to the restaurant to clean himself up. Mason acknowledged to his violent brother that he had hit him during their heart-to-heart chat. The situation became heated when Sean and Dylan arrived to Speed Doll to discover Mason being assisted by Stu and Yasmin. When Sean informed Yasmin and Stu that Mason was the school bully who had harassed Liam and Dylan, they were naturally less reluctant to assist him. Mason attempted to argue his case, stating that he had changed for the better since his time in jail. "I'm not totally evil, you know," Mason informed Stu and Yasmin. "It got completely out of hand with Liam. I didn't want things to go this far, but the other lads pushed me." Yasmin and Stu pointed out that he was the ringleader and the one with the knife, but Mason said he hadn't intended to use the weapon. "I was just trying to act hard," Mason said. Mason confessed he felt awful for placing Liam in such a horrible situation, but believed he had paid the price. "If I could go back and change it, I would," he swears, "but I can't, so I've got to live with it too, what I did." Stu and Yasmin were torn, but they eventually agreed he had to leave the restaurant. Mason apologies for giving the pair any aggro before departing. Coronation Street star Luca Tulin recently revealed that Mason's character may be refined after his incarceration. Corey has not been unrealistic. They have not transformed him into an angel overnight. They're focusing on and playing up the tale of why Mason is the way he is, he told Digital Spy and other media outlets. "We see Mason attempting to battle against that and against his impulses. It's been a lot of fun to play, and it's also helped me grow as an actor. You are portraying a three-dimensional character, not just a bully. Hopefully it will be interesting." Coronation Street's Luca Tulin hints to Mason's terrible past. This is the kind of abuse Mason has faced his whole life. Coronation Street actor Luca Tulin has hinted at his character Mason Radcliffe's tragic history. Mason was sent to a young offender center earlier this year after threatening Liam Connor with a knife. Dylan Wilson valiantly opposed Mason by testifying against him in court. However, in following episodes, Liam's mother Maria informs Dylan that Mason has been freed after just 3 months. When Mason returns to Weatherfield, Stu will be horrified to discover him injured and wounded near the precinct, with the kid admitting he was attacked. Dylan, on the other hand, continues to be concerned about what Mason's freedom will mean for him until he is forced to confront him one-on-one. Speaking about Mason's anticipated comeback, Tulin stated that his troubled background has shaped him into exhibiting bullying habits. "I don't think that he's already gotten himself into trouble since being released," he told me. "I believe Mason has experienced this type of maltreatment his whole childhood, which has regrettably formed him into the guy he is today. I think once Mason is fully back on screen, we will see little nuggets of things which we will be able to explore further into his backstory and give a clear insight into his family life." When asked if anybody could assist Mason alter his ways, Tulin responded, "I believe everyone can change in the proper atmosphere and with the appropriate people. All it takes is one person, like Stu, to throw his arms around him and show him unconditional love, and he will transform." Although there are times that Mason may betray people who care for him and maybe not live up to their expectations, it's all about having that supportive network around him that will make such a difference. He said, "I believe Mason's future is hopeful, and if he is in the appropriate environment, he will transform. However, Mason is a volatile guy that erupts easily, so who knows?" Thanks for watching this video. Take care.